Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a minute since I've done one of these videos. It's been a while. I don't remember the last time I did some type of Blu-ray video on my channel, but I apologize for not uploading any content. Life has been very busy, very crazy, a lot of ups and downs, but hopefully I can get back into the groove of things. So this video is just essentially my Blu-ray SteelBook Collection. It's really mostly or all of it is actually 4K steelbooks or some type of special edition Blu-ray. If you guys don't know, I am a film buff. I am a movie lover. I love going to the movies. I love watching films regardless of the genre. And I am a believer in physical media, more on the, kind of like the movie and TV side of things, because when it comes to kind of like video games, I tend to just buy my games digital because I mostly game on PC now, even though I still have a console. But I just find the convenience of the digital is very convenient. I don't have to go out and buy things, but because digital also has its flaws where you're only paying to license the content that you get, so you don't really own it. So that's why I'm an advocate for physical media, especially with the Blu-rays and the and TV shows, because they can always get taken off streaming services and they can always edit stuff out. So and plus, with digital, you got to have a good ISP, you got to live in a good area, your internet speeds has to be good. So it's just there's a lot of pros and cons to it. But with that being said, let's get into my Blu-ray Steelbook collection. All right, so the first one is Avengers Endgame. Do I need to say anything more? This was the highest grossing film until they re-released Avatar for like the 1000th time. But this is the front, as you can see, and this is the back. And I'll show you the inside as well. So that's what it looks like. And on this side, it's actually Robert Downey Jr., and on this side, it's Scarlett Johansson. I would take the discount, but not that that would be a lot of work for me, but it's just like you guys can kind of just see it online. But Avengers Endgame, was the highest grossing film. This was the movie to watch back in 2019. It was a big deal, and I feel like the MCU has kind of fallen off ever since, but that's just personal opinion. Second up, Avengers Infinity War. Front and the back. Now, this, in my opinion, was much better than Endgame. Front, back. I remember seeing this movie in theaters, and I was just really just blown away by how great it was. So that's like the inside, and then you have the two discs. You got the regular Blu-ray, and then you got the 4K disc right here. This one, I really love this movie. It's probably the greatest superhero film of all time. Debatable, arguable, but this movie and the theater experience was incredible. The Batman. Do I need to say anything more about this masterpiece of a film? To this day, I still feel that no superhero film has been better than the Batman in the past few years. Question mark, because the Riddler is the main villain of the film, which was shown in the trailers. This movie was amazing. I remember I was not a fan of the casting of Robert Pattinson. I thought he could do a Bruce Wayne. The Batman part, I wasn't too sure. I was proven wrong. This really is the Batman. Creed 3. I remember when I saw Creed 3, I was very impressed by it. This was an amazing film. You got the front of Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors in the back. Open this up. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Creed 3, this was an amazing film. Also, this was Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. And not for nothing, he did a really good job directing Creed 3. So definitely recommend checking this one out. This film was one of the best sequels I've ever seen. Dune Part 2. Nothing needs to be said. Spectacular. In terms of science fiction and just cinematography, This movie in IMAX was also amazing. Unfortunately, I never got to see it in IMAX 70 millimeter, but I still got to see it in IMAX nonetheless, and it was just an amazing film. Enter the Dragon. Uh, I can't tell you how many people's heroes and idol is Bruce Lee. This man is a legend. He's an icon in the martial arts world, in the movie world. His presence is still felt to this day. Uh, can't say when I saw that they were releasing Enter the Dragon for a steelbook, I was like, count me in. I pre-ordered that so quick. One of the best films, martial arts films, in terms of not just martial arts, but also with a good story to it as well. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. If you have not seen this, great, amazing film. If you love the Mad Max Fury Road, you'll love Furiosa. Uh, this was just another great film. Anya Taylor-Joy, she really killed it in this movie. Right there. Steelbooks they're just like really beautiful. Plus, I've had a lot of instances where I would buy Blu-rays, like just like the regular cases, and I can't tell you how many times, like on the inside, something was broken, like in terms of like holding the disc together, or like this part would crack, or the top would like crack somewhere. I've happened to me so many times, so I kind of like to invest uh, or pay a little bit more to get the steelbook versions of these movies because I just believe it's worth it, and the artwork is just really beautiful. It's really nice. Okay, The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. What I like about this one is if you take it out, you can see like the outline, so it shows characters. I actually did enjoy this movie a lot. This was a great film, if you ask me. I would say I would rank this third in the Hunger Games films because I believe they made 5 films total. This one, I would put it third. I would put Catching Fire 1, the first Hunger Games, and then this one in third place. This was actually a fun, great movie in IMAX too. I didn't mind this movie at all. Um, I believe they're making another Hunger Games. Jesus. Film as well, like a new one that's coming out in like 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that. Okay, so this one is one of my favorite animated films of all time. When I saw this in theaters, I was blown away, and I was just like, "This is what every animated film needs to be." Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. Front here with a skateboard. I think it's a beautiful artwork in the front, and you got the turtles in the back. It's like shiny. This is one of my favorite steelbooks in my collection, without a doubt. And then here's the inside, as you can see. This is just a great movie. If any of you are like, if you're a family man or a family woman, or you got kids, or you just love anime films, if you have not seen Mutant Mayhem, please check this one out. It is so worth the money. It is worth the time. You will not regret it. Next up, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I think this is another great artwork in the front and the back. This has like more of like a goldish, yellowish look, which I really like a lot. So this one is beautiful. I had to get this one when I saw it online. Got it on Amazon. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it was a great one. Next, we have the movie Nope by Jordan Peele. This I would say this is his second best film. If I had to rank it, I would say Get Out 1, Nope 2, and then Us 3. Here's the back. This movie, in terms of themes and messages and just how it was shot visually, this was a really great movie. I really enjoyed this one. And then the inside is just like a map. You would recognize this if you saw the film. You'll know what this is. But I really enjoyed Nope. And I hope that Jordan Peele continues to make more movies because his movies are just really good. This one, not that I've seen mixed reviews, but I've seen it's 50-50 with people in terms of they love it and then they don't think it's better than the first one and all that stuff. And that is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This one, I just think it's beautiful, It just looks great. And, the Spider-Verse films, say what you want, some of the best animated movies I've ever seen. And as a Spider-Man fan, Spider-Man being my all-time favorite superhero, these movies do the character justice. And the fact that it brought Miles into the spotlight. I would say Miles is done best in the Spider-Verse films compared to like the video games that Sony has done for PlayStation and even like the comic book. I prefer like this version of Miles over any other version of Miles, and that says a lot coming from me. So yeah. Next one. This one I had to get the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Like, come on, look at this. How can you not look at that and not like what you see? Like, this is just hilarious. This movie came out in 2004, if I'm not mistaken. I was 10 years old when this came out, and I thought that the quality of this movie was just amazing. You can't tell me otherwise. But here is the inside of it. This was just one of those films that it was just super funny. I think all the fans loved that we got this in theaters, and it was just an overall great movie. But I really love the artwork and the way this just looks. I just think this is a great steelbook. And the next one being the last one in my collection. This one, when they announced it, I actually wanted to get so badly, but I never got the chance to like pre-order or purchase it. But then it came back in stock, and that is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. This is a sick design. Come on, guys, you can't tell me that this is like not sick. Now, in terms of the film, not the greatest superhero film. I actually liked them more than the first one, but I've seen people like say that they dislike this one more than the first one. I just like this one more because in IMAX it was great, and I thought Carnage was just a better villain than the villain in the first movie, which I don't remember the villain's name in the first film. But this was a like in terms of Carnage, I thought Carnage sounded great too and looked great on screen and the inside. So the other side, shows Venom. But yeah. So that is my 4K Steelbook collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I haven't done a YouTube video in a while in terms of like this, but I would like to try to start making more content if possible. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. If you have any suggestions or requests in terms of like reviews or video game content or something else, just let me know. I'm gonna try to vlog too whenever I can, but I just have so many responsibilities as a 30-year-old now these days. But as far as the YouTube channel goes, don't worry. I don't plan on deleting it. This is a channel that I'm going to keep forever because I made this channel like back in 2013, like a month before I graduated high school. So this channel has to stay. And I just have too much content on this channel at this point where I feel like deleting it would be kind of stupid, kind of be a waste. And plus, all these videos and all the moments captured, it's memories anyway. So yeah. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know which one you like the most in terms of the artwork. And let me know what was your favorite film that I have in this collection here. Maybe I'll do like a whole Blu-ray collection of mine at some point down the line, but because my collection has improved dramatically since the last like Blu-ray video that I made. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and have a great day and night. Much love to all of you. Take care, fellas.